morning, everybody. Wake and bake, get your smoke with Dabr. Join me on this excellent adventure with Dabr. With Dabr and Keith. Good morning, Keith. Welcome back. Welcome back. Keith, would you like to be a moderator on my YouTube channel? Since you're around a lot. Packing a bowl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You see, since I started my weight loss, I'm back down. I'm wearing my large shirts again. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah. You know what was kicking my ass? It was that cream and sugar in my coffee and extra carbs. Because of the cream and sugar, it did make me crave extra carbs. And those extra carbs it did beat me up. I did clean up good, huh? Good morning, Tina. Good morning. Thank you guys for sharing this one out as well. I appreciate you. I labeled this Throwback Thursday Smoke Part 2. A Part 2. I got to start creating new thumbnails and getting into this a little. I got to start doing some pre-recorded shit for you guys. I got to start doing some pre-recorded shit. This shit's going to be dope. That stuff's going to be dope. I can't wait. I can't wait. But I know that I'll have to. But I can't wait until you guys get to see me pull up like this. Now I'm just showing off. I know. I get it. I get it. I'm not trying to, but man, I can't wait. I can't wait. And I think I started out on a good note with this guy already. Like, you know, I really do. Because Tuesday, I was supposed to have a phone interview, and they didn't call me because the guy I was supposed to have a phone interview was sick and he had the day off. And so so the owner was going to take the call and deal with it, but he didn't really want to because that he had someone else delegated for that. And I was kind of pushing the topic. And so when I found out that, without digging too hard, I instantly was like, hey, you want to reschedule for tomorrow then? Is that better suited for you? And so I think he appreciated the stepping back a little bit and giving him room to move the way he wants to and the way he likes to. And so we set the on the phone interview for the next day. They called me right on time and we talked. And so we got an interview today at 11. So I shined up like a nice shiny penny, got my hair cut. I didn't color this. I want to keep a little age. I want to keep a little value. You know, I don't want to be coming in a young buck looking. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, when I color up, I'm like 12 years old again. You know, they'd be like, I don't know if I could do child labor laws. I'm like, calm down. Tina, did you hear about Kevin Hart getting into that accident. OMG. Salt and pepper in effect, right? That's one thing about me. I know how to shine up when I want to. Yeah, that's crazy. So there's 3 passengers total. Kevin Hart and the driver sustained serious back injuries and that required back surgery. And then the person in the back or whatever, his girlfriend, she managed to walk away with it, no injuries. They said that they think speed was involved, not like the drug, but like Fast and Furious type speed. And they lost control of the vehicle. That's why I do not like being a passenger with somebody speeding in a vehicle. They are lucky. Yeah, I don't like being a passenger with someone that speeds in a vehicle. Like, because just because, like, a lot of motherfuckers, just because they got money and they can buy a race car, don't mean that they know how to drive a race car. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I love that Men of Constant Sorrow. Yeah. Like, there was one time that I got to sit in the front seat with an actual race car driver. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Al Unser, huh? Or Robbie Unser. How about Robbie Unser Jr.? Okay, the Unser family. Okay, well, I got to sit in the front seat with Robbie Unser Jr. and this motherfucker took a U-turn like at fucking 80 miles an hour, like flew like but we were on a closed track and all that, right? And he was in a stock vehicle. It wasn't even a race car. It was a Lexus. But this motherfucker come fucking barreling down. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm holding on. I'm getting scared. And all of a sudden, he fucking whipped it, popped up the e-brake for a second, got it into a skid, started just hammering that corner like this. He was going. I was like, fuck, I ain't never seen no one control a fucking steering wheel like that before. And the car just went and fucking smoked it. I was like, after we made it through the corner and I knew I was alive, then all of a sudden my heart went from being scared as fuck to being excited. Like, yeah, this fucking guy knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? That motherfucker can control a vehicle getting out of control. Like, that motherfucker knows what he's doing. And like, and they were just doing that all around the track. It was a crazy, crazy experience. I was so glad to be part of it. But yeah, so that taught me a big difference between people that think they can drive and people that can drive. You know what I mean? Oh, it is different. So, like, when I was in Massachusetts after that experience, I went to Massachusetts, and that was when I met my wife. And while I was out in Massachusetts, I got a delivery job, and I was delivering in a van. And now winter came, and I had never drove in the winter. I was as a kid. I've been in the winter as a passenger, but I ain't never drove in the shit as an adult. I lived in Arizona in the heat, you know. So I was like 25 by the time all that shit was going down. So the bosses, I'm like, I can't drive. I'm done. You're gonna have to get another driver for the winter. I'm done. He's like, quit being a pussy, fucking Arizona. You know, this guy's from Massachusetts. He's like, quit being a pussy there, fucking Arizona. He's like, I was driving in the snow at fucking 14 there, fucking Dabba. And I'm like, I know, but I'm not you. He's like, fucking man up there, Dabba. I said, I tell you what, you let me take that vehicle in the industrial park and let me beat up on it in the snow. Let me get that bitch sideways. Let me figure out how to handle this bitch. And if I feel comfortable after that, then you're on. And he throws me the keys. He says, he says, here, go at it, Evil Knievel. And I'm like, oh, okay. I fucking took that thing at the industrial park, snow everywhere. I pitched that bitch sideways, and I fucking did the thing like fucking Robbie Unser and got that fucking van. And I was like, oh, okay. And I learned, and I learned a lot. And and so then they let me drive the fucking thing, and I went ahead and took it. Well, so one day, because of my training and that exercise, and was coming down a hill and I was turning, and the fucking vehicle just started to slide like this, and there was a rail and a ravine. And at the rate of speed it was happening, it was going to hit the rail and tip into the ravine upside down because the rail was so low and the momentum of the vehicle was going so fast that I was going to go whoosh, bam. So at the last second, I fucking turned the steering wheel and throttled up and was like, boom, and it spun the bitch quick. And I just barely clipped the corner of the fucking thing and had a little dent in it. I got back to the office and the fucking boss was like, you fucked the van up. I'm like, what do you mean fuck the van up? You see that little dent? I said, you should be kissing that motherfucker. He says, what the fuck? What you mean kissing? I said, yeah, because if I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, it was going to be the whole side of this van, and that bitch was going to be in a ravine. And that's a way bigger expense than that little fucking cute little hickey. And he laughed at me. And, but yeah, so I learned. I learned. And I said, if you don't like it, you can come drive in this motherfucker. They shut the fuck up. They shut the fuck up. Yeah, that was my learning. But I tell you what, he taught me some shit. You got to turn into a skid. You got to turn that motherfucker hard into a skid. It starts skidding, you turn that bitch into a skid. And then when it starts to go beyond it, then the only other way is to turn out of it and throttle up. And then that'll whip you around. But you can't be scared of it. I was doing fucking backing up, boom, and doing like the fucking Secret Service fucking spins and shit. I was trying to destroy that truck in the fucking industrial park. I was gonna make them regret it, but instead I actually got control of some shit. I was like, what? I'm a boss in this bitch. Except for when I tried to like sneak some time and fucking go and check out a strip club on my route, and it was late. I had like 3 more coolers to drop off, and I'm like, here, let me stop in the strip club. I parked behind the strip club so nobody would see the vehicle. No advertising. I'm like, nice. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm too late. I gotta hurry up. I jumped in that thing and turned and clipped the fucking building with the van. Bam! I'm like, oh shit. So I had to pay some people in the parking lot to turn the other way. At the time, I'm like, hey, man, I can't lose my job, man. I can't lose my job. A New Jersey U-turn, right? Good morning, Joshua. I was like, I can't lose my job, man. Yeah, that one was those are the only 2 accidents I had in that bitch. Was that and that. There was one delivery area that I had to go down, turn the street, go down again. So we'll start up here. I had to go down, turn the street, go down again, turn the street, go down again, and then at the bottom by a lake. So I got the delivery there, but then now I had to go up the snow, up one way, and then level out, go across, and then up another way. And then it came to the last one. I came across, and I tried to go up that one, and I just slid the fuck back down. I went up that one, slid the fuck back down. I did that for almost 2 hours. I know, right? I was a lucky dude. I did that shit for almost 2 hours. So finally, I got pissed and called the boss, and they were drinking and having a good old party, and it was a Friday. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get home. I'm fucking stuck out here. You got to send a fucking tow truck out here. And he's like, all right, fuck it. So he says, he goes, I'll call you back. And so I fucking tried one more fucking time, and I fucking and finally made it to the top of the hill. Barely. I almost blew up the transmission. I didn't give a fuck at that point, right? Made it to the top. And when I finally did that, they called me back and said, we're still working on a tow truck. And I had spent all that time, so I just told him, you know what? Some dude in the neighborhood towed me up, and I paid him $60 out of my pocket. You're gonna have to reimburse me. He said no problem, and I'm like, all right, cool. And so I made $60 extra that night because I had to deal with that shit for 2 fucking hours. Sit there. Uh, Damn right I was taxing them. They're over there drinking up, having a good old time, and I'm fucking out there in the dark, in the sleet, and the snow, and the wet. Oh yeah, I taxed them on that one, motherfuckers. They're gonna call me and tell me they're still working on it. That is legit taxation, right? But you notice they didn't argue too long either. They're like, all right, I felt like I should have told them 80, because it's Massachusetts, but $60 worked. I hated delivering in that area when it was fucking snowing. Like I literally felt trapped every time. I hated to. So if it was like a light snow, I would try to, before it got too bad, I'd try to get over there and get that bitch out the way. Instead of fucking around waiting until later in my route when I can't, and it's dark, ain't nobody gonna save my ass out there. You know what I mean? So got me a couple long sleeve shirts just in case the guy ain't into dabber. You know what I mean? And getting dab money. Yep. I'm gonna have to wear like, I don't know. We'll see how they are. We'll see how they are. But I'm gonna make sure that we're all cool before I start telling them, "Hey, I'm Dabber." Wouldn't that be crazy? I go there and they're like, they fucking recognize me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've watched you on Facebook," and hopefully they're a fan. If they're not, then I'm done. Damn it. If they're not, I'm done. I have to pull a New Jersey U-turn in the parking lot, right, Joshua? For real, huh? Hey, Throwback Thursday. I got a story for you. I got a story for you. So I didn't need a job at the time, but I wanted to find a web developing job so I can further my web talents and get to meet like minded people that I could become friends with. Like, so I wanted to go work for a uh, a web development company that had several web developing positions in there, and so I went to go interview for one. And I heard that if they liked you, they did a mouth swab, a drug test right there on the spot. So I'm like, all right. So I went and bought some new clothes, went and got all dialed in, got all ready. Uh, Bought me this mouthwash stuff that you have to rinse, gargle, and do this for like 10 minutes before going in, and then it's only good for like an hour, right? So I was like, all right, let's do this. Oh my goodness. So next thing you know, I get that stuff and I'm like about 5 minutes away from the place. I pull over and I start to gargle this stuff. OMG. The taste of it just was horrible. It was horrible. It had molasses, like it had like fucking soy sauce, like it had all kinds of just gnarly taste. Okay, gnarly taste. And I'm gargling it, they're telling you have to gargle it for like fucking 3 minutes or 5 minutes per swig, and there's like 4 gargles in the bottle, and I'm fucking like I can't do 2 minutes, and fuck, I'm about to throw up, like, and I'm like outside my car trying to do this shit, and so I spit that out. I get about two of them done, and it's my third one done, and I have it in, and it's not even a minute, and I'm like, and I just like threw it up, and it came and just went all down my shirt. So I got this fucking gnarly little stain looking thing starting to set in on my chest, and so I took a fucking bottle of water and douched it to wash the stain out. And now I'm like fucking wet t-shirt contest in a parking lot 5 minutes away, 15 minutes from the interview. Okay. And so I finished the last gargle, fucking damn near gagged to death on that shit, right? I swear to you, I show up to the interview in a button-up shirt that's just wet, that you can obviously see all the way down, like all the way down. It's just like the most retarded thing. Like, why is this guy showing up with a big old wet? I didn't get the job. They didn't do no mouth swabbing with me. So, yeah. There you go. Throwback Thursday. I'll go down in history in the memory book. I gave up on trying to meet developers after that. I was like, you know what? Fuck them. I'll learn this shit on my own. Yeah, I wish I would have known that one there, Tina. I passed mine with one breath mint. Oh my God, this stuff is bad. Yeah, it was bad. And I had other people in the sitting in the interview room waiting for their interview, and they look all nice, and I look like a fucking dressed up wet dog. Tail wagging. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, I told him that I hit a bump and spilled my water all over my shirt. And I was determined I wasn't going to let that stop me. I tried to turn it into a positive. And it was kicking my ass. I've had some crazy, like, later, Dabber, all good. One love, Joshua. Mad love and respect. Throwback Thursday. One more day to TGIF. I've had some bad first days. Like, I've been hit by a car on my first day. I've shit my pants on the way to work on a first day. Like, if I can make it past the first day, it seems to be I'm good. If I can make it past the first day, it seems to be that I'm good. I've noticed. But that first day is a motherfucker. I don't know why. You know, I hate starting off late on the first day. First day you're late to work. Like, I hate starting off on a wrong foot, man. Joshua Tina said, don't work too hard, don't work too hard. Oh yeah, it's been rough. I've had some rough first days. Like I said, I've been hit by a car on my bike on the way to work. My first day, show up late with a hole in my leg, bleeding. Oh, I'll still work. They're like, yeah, all right, buddy. You're a liability. You obviously can't make it to work without dying. like, like what the fuck, man? And then later on, They did work me that day though, but later on, that day the boss lost his wallet. He thought I stole his wallet. Come to find out, he had left it in his vehicle. Fucking idiots, man. Yeah, so if I can make it past the first day, fucking golden. I did show up, right? Even after being hit by a car with a hole in my leg. So, like, what do you want from a guy? It was the bicycle pedal fucking thing poked a hole in me. Oh, yeah, that is totally wrong. I agree, man. I did get a political jab in on that one. When he finally found it, I was like, old age is starting to get to you, buddy. I had to take a little jab, motherfucker. When I was younger, I used to be real quiet. I wouldn't say nothing at a job. I wouldn't say nothing. I just keep my mouth shut and do what I got to do. I need to practice that as I'm older. Now I'm older. I don't know how to shut up at times. I'm like, fuck you. You over here trying to make me do your fucking job because you want to see if you can punk me around because it's a new job and it's like in your mind pecking order. Motherfucker, you better do your own job. I ain't doing my job and your job. Where in the past I'd be like, okay, no problem, buddy. I'd run around and fucking do everyone's job and get no respect. I'm like, fuck you, man. Get your ass out of here. But you got to earn the ability to push back also. You can't just push back. You got to be, you know what I mean? You got to have you got to earn that right to push back. I do agree to that. Yeah, my wife's like that. She goes to work, handles her business, and gets the hell out of there. I need to do the same damn thing and not worry about all the office politic and bullshit. You do you watch Big Brother at all, Tina? Do you watch Big Brother? Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's see what the answer is. I know who they are. Yeah, I've been watching it lately. My wife thinks I could get on there and do it. I don't know. All right, we posted that. We shared it. That's dope that I could share that shit over here. Yeah. So I couldn't sleep. My ass ended up at 3 o'clock. The Big Brother. It you basically it's a house that has a bunch of cameras in it and they record everything 24 hours a day and make it available for you to watch on live stream and so these people contestants live in a house and they have to go through contests and they have to vote each other out and all this stuff and the last person standing gets $500,000. And so it's actually been going on now for 21 seasons, 21 episodes, not episodes, but 21 seasons. So you have to go in there. It's a mental game, it's a physical game, it's a social pecking game, it's a little bit of everything. No shit, yeah. It's a pretty dope little show. You should check them out. It's on CBS. You can download the app and try it for a week and watch it. You could do it, right? But hey, the more social you are, the more of a threat you are. And so the more of a threat you are, the more they target you to get you the fuck out. Like, and so the other thing is I don't conform to a crowd very well. Okay. If the crowd is an unconforming crowd, then we get along well. But if they're like group crowd conforming, then I might not fall in that group. And if I become a target. So there's there's some dynamics involved for sure, for sure. But the first thing I would do, because I already know that they're going to want to clan up, is I would go in there and I would talk about, hey, what if we all were to create like alliances before alliances even get started, right? Like literally we're all just getting to know each other in the moment. I'm like, alliances have driven a lot of players to the top. But if you look at it exactly, only one winner, and those alliances really only fed to push one person to the top. How many of you guys here, I would say that like if I'm sitting in the room, how many of you guys here are willing to help push someone else up to the top to get a $500,000 just so you can be called or involved in an alliance? Huh? How many of you guys willing to give up your $500,000 to push someone to the top? Right? So what I'm proposing is that we have no alliances, that we play this a killer clean game, be the first in Big Brother history, right? And just fucking let's make this an epic thing. And because at the end of the day, if you think you're getting into alliance, you're literally helping push someone else to the top. So why not? Let's all work for it, and the person that earns it gets it. Like, let's go for it, guys, huh? What do you think? Like, and so what I'm trying to do in that scenario would do to poison the idea of trying to get into an alliance, because mentally it's in the back of your mind that you're just using this person or this person's using you, but yet you don't feel any true alliances. Huh? I'd try to sour that fucking alliance thing before it gets started. Because I already know where I would fall in this fucking pecking order. So let's break it down to shit. You know what I mean, right? That's what I would do. Like fucking A. I would try to poison that shit quick. Before all that shit, right? I mean, it's up to you guys. If you want to fucking alliance up, you might as well say you're willing to give it to someone else. That's like saying, hey, do you want, because there's always two that's put up, one that goes home and one that stays, and they vote for who goes. So oftentimes people are told you're a pawn. You'll just be a pawn. You're not going, and pawns go home. Okay. So that's the same thing in alliance. You think you're an alliancing. Well, guess what? You're really a pawn, and pawns go home, right? Or we can all just game up together. Like, but that's going to mind fuck some people, because some people are going to be like, no, I want an alliance. And then there's going to be romances, which those alliances are going to happen, but usually romances get fucking broken up. Because they don't want that powerful alliance. Like, you can't come between love. Like, love is different than a regular alliance. Like, if they think they're in love in that house, and that shit has happened, people have gotten married coming out of that house. Okay. So you think that you're going to come between love. Like, that's why they be fucking, they'll put them both on the fucking thing. One of them's going home, one of them's staying. They'll put one as the pawn and one as the fucking one that's going. And then you have to play a competition called the Golden Power of Veto. And if you win it, you can pull yourself off the block, and the fucking head of household has to name someone else. So that's your only saving grace. Or if one of your friends or alliances can win it and they pull you off. Told you, it's a whole pecking order, social fucking thing. It's actually pretty interesting. I didn't get involved until Big Brother season 20. So I watched last year and this year's. Before that, I hadn't watched any of it. Honey's gonna be getting up any minute. Honey's getting up any minute. You know what, Keith? If somebody did that to me on a job, honestly, I would think of one of two things. One, I would think that they're either fucking with me, or two, I would think that they're blessing me. And what I mean by blessing me is like, if you have nothing better to do to spend your money to have me move a pile from one place to another, and that's what you want me to do, then I don't care. I'm being paid to be there. Like, you know what I mean? And if you're just making up work so that way I have a job, then thank you, thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah, a test, or if it's a test, if he's paying for it, fucking, fuck it. Like, now I had this happen on a job once. They sent me in with a machete in a big old oleander fucking field, and we were gonna cut these oleanders down. All right. I went out there chopping these oleanders, and the oleanders are falling on me and fucking irritating my skin because the oleander leaves and branches can really irritate the skin. Next thing you know, my neck's all swollen, my arms all swollen. I'm like starting to have a hard time breathing. And there's other people pushing lawnmowers. I came up to them. You can clearly see I'm fucking hurting. I'm like, dude, can I do something else and fucking give me a minute away from these oleanders? They're fucking me up. He's like, nah, dude, you got to finish those oleanders. I said, I ain't finishing those oleanders, man. I'm not dying out here. He says, you ain't going to die, but you got to finish those oleanders. I said, fuck you, man. And he's like, dude, you can't talk to me like that. I said, yeah, I can. I said, I'm out of here. So you guys can go fuck off if you don't care about your people. I'm out of here. And I left. I didn't make no money. Like that fucking 2 hours there, I never got paid for that shit. I was so happy. I would have paid them 4 hours to get me out of there. I was so happy to be done. I hitchhiked home that day. Good morning. We're getting ready for my interview. It's at 11 o'clock. It's 5:36 in the morning, so we got 6 hours. Yeah, I have walked off of a job like that before. So, Mad Hearts back at you. Mad Hearts. Mad Hearts. All right, I got to top up my coffee. Don't go nowhere, anyone. Don't go nowhere. Build the room up. Share it while I'm gone, if you would. I just got to put coffee in this bad boy. I'm back. Guess who's back to the same old place where we, smoke a lot. Now the names have all changed since we come around. But I hit the ground. Let me go and twist one. Let me go and twist one. Hey, we're about to have fun. I'm going to turn it down. All right. Will you guys pound the like button? Please, pretty please. That helps YouTube know that things are happening over here. And let me turn this down. Oh, nice. Nice. So I can see it going down on the phone. Got some coffee. Time to twisty. Oh, we needed a lot, but we got him on the spot. Welcome back. I should have been doing YouTube years ago, man. I don't know why I waited so long to do YouTube. I don't know why I waited so long. We're going to be getting up to our 1,000 here soon. Can't wait to give away a hundo. All right. Twisty, twisty. How's your day starting out? Andrea. Andrea? If you guys are catching me on a YouTube link and you can't cop, like you clicked it from Facebook, it's because you're in a web browser. You got to click the three dots on this side, I believe, and choose open up in YouTube app, and you'll be able to type to me. Ooh, King Tut. Wah, 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 King Tut. Remember that song back in the day? I mean, it sounded different, I'm sure, but yeah, King Tut. Oh, how's my morning? It's awesome. I'm excited about my new job interview. I really, really am. All right, here, let's put on a little beat. Bring that beat back. We got a new instrumental for the mental. that's William. Good morning. We're gonna do a little freestyling. Oh, I catch the flow. Welcome to yep the Dabr Show. So let's smoke, let's get so damn high. I don't know why I slay. What? No lie. I'm gonna slave yet so I can make that bread, okay? Trying to make money up so I can stack it away, get a house, make it up, boss it up. No doubt. Let me say some crazy shit like racks up. Dot Corey. What? Say some. What? Say some. What? Let's twist up and smoke some. Don't let it go out. Don't let it go. I don't even know what this beat is. I can't do shit with it. Can't do shit with that beat. Let's check out this one. Oh, here we go. Go crazy. Oh, now I got the flow. So now let me get the morning show. So, I don't need it so damn loud. Let me slow it down. Let me not get so. Let me try to get the mic with the tempo. Hit that motherfucking flow. And a star is born. Oh. Let me get high. Let me keep that flow. Let me find my swag. And now everyone knows with the nose, and I don't do the cane with the nose party. And you know where I came from, and I gotta do it right, like no rocks up tight. But I make my game so tight. What the fuck? I gotta get with that shit. I don't even give a fuck if this shit sounds legit, but I love to play with it. So give me beat, give me little fucking tempo. Let me get so high, let me bust a damn little flow. I don't even know why. Good morning, everybody. All y'all some dope and fly. Yep. I got. Hello. Why is it hiss so loud? Oh, that's why. Hello, there you go. I had a bad hiss going on for a second there. All right, let me turn it up. What? All right, let me see if I can find another beat. All right, let's check this one out. It does lag a little bit, 7 seconds, not too bad. But my connection's great. You could always back out and come back in. Yeah. Good morning. Look at yeah. Oh, I get the head bob, get right. I want to make my wife have a nice plight. Let her love this life, right. I gotta get it right. Get the stacked up, get the money, get it hidden in the night, and I gotta stack up for the. What the fuck, man? I gotta get up with it. So I'd say some crazy shit like wake up. I want to sit back and roll and then bake up. Let's smoke with the Robert Dabr Show. Say something crazy like milk and duds and the motherfucking stuff. I don't even give a fuck if you take it in the butt. You can come through and hang out, that's up. Let's smoke something till the smoke goes up to the clouds with the sky. Vapes and all. Let it hit your eye. He says, yep, that's what I did. I backed out so I could see the kid clear. Yep, now you're back. No lag like that. So I gotta love. So I wanna say love back. Now, let's hit it like we smoking from a backpack and the sack. And I love the way they smoke that. Roll around with that wedding cake. And I love the way that shit wants to bake up. Cherry pie to the eye. That one fucked up. Man, it's been a minute. I'm fucking. I gotta find my vibe here. Let's try this one. Actually, this one says classic. Let's take a look at what this one is. I like classic stuff. Good morning. I hope all of you guys are having a great morning this morning. We are getting elevated. Oh, good morning. Welcome to the Dabr Show. And now you know. So, my friends asked me, Dabr, can dreams come true? I said, yes, they do. I said, all you got to do is elevate, man. Keep that shit on the forefront of your plate. Always thirsting for what you got to get. Man, one day everything will be legit. Now, never slow you roll. And you got to say forward flow. You got to walk in the direction of that shit. Cause you never know when you're gonna get this. Never let it down, never let yourself down. Always believe in what you're doing in your sound. Never slow down. Let me get high, let me pull back, man, so I can contemplate why. I don't even know. Make it up as I fucking flow. Give me a beat though. Let me light the smoke in the smoke spot. And I sit back and hang with the folks thought. And it's called Dabr Nation. Loving it the way that the Dabr Grand Con. So smoke, smoke, smoke one day. And we all gonna party in our own fucking way. Can't wait till we get together like a family reunion. Don't you know we're gonna do it? And I gotta smoke with y'all. Why? Cause I loving all of y'all. So one day watch, it'll happen. Dabr sitting back, he might be just rapping, but he's gonna be stacking. So he's always chasing that dream and he's never giving up. So might come in little strides, might not come fast, but damn, man, the Dabr be moving his ass towards the dreams. You can see too. I'm telling you, you deserve it too. Get what you get, never let go. Keep your dreams in the forefront of your minds when you go towards everything you do. Man, it'll come through and never let go of you. Smoke, love your life, man. Love the people that hold you upright. Don't give a fuck about those that want to hate. Man, you got enough on your plate. So let's smoke and elevate. Yo, I'm waiting on my beautiful Maria so we can get lifted together. Heck yeah, I know what it's all about. She's there sleeping, you just waiting for a wake up, no doubt. That was a classic. That was a classic. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. That was a classic. All right, check. This is called "Won't Let You Go." Let's. Hope you guys are all enjoying your beautiful, beautiful Throwback Thursday morning. We got one day left to get to. Thank God it's Friday. Also, might be payday for some people, so mad love on that for show, for show. We're just smoking, elevating, and playing beats, y'all. Do you love me? Have you always been there? Do you always sit back, gleam in the air? What you could possibly be there like a future? So you want to sit back and stare? I love you too. Don't go away. Let's do something together yet today. And if I can't be there physically, I'll be there with you spiritually. So sit back, let's elevate, cause Dabr Show's gonna start. Don't be late now. Welcome in the moment, right? Gotta get the fucking pipe hot, get it smoked right, lot. Put the dabs in the middle of the shit, right? Get the fucking shit baked up like a dark night. Get the room smoked up like it's smoked up, right? Like a fish bowl in the situation last night. Bring a family through, and we do what we do. Love to get high, man, we'll smoke them too. And y'all can even come for the fun. Sit back one, why don't you bring a blunt, son? So twist in the party, won't you share it on up? Don't you even fucking stop, cause I love and all of that. That was a short beat. I loved it. That was a short beat. Just when I was getting into it. Maria, good morning. Good morning. Bless you, honey. Bless you. Bless you. All right, let's try another one. We're just trying to get our head right, getting ready for our interview. There's my baby, right? Y'all smoke together. Come on, family smoke together, stay together. Mama, mama dear, I want to write something I'm writing here. Want to let you know in this letter what you mean, but I gotta tell you, man, the world's been so mean. Will it ever give me chance to blow up? Not like a bomb, but not what the fuck's up. Know everything that I fucking know. I wanna make big money and I wanna hit the flow in the yard so I can say it hard. So I can let you know that I bar really large. So let's smoke, let's elevate like a crew, let's do what we do. If you even backpack in this life, you can know, understand one thing, never let it go, man. Make your own voice ring, say what you gotta say, be proud of you. Don't let anyone hate on you. They will all fucking hate. Why? Cause you got shit on your plate and you're moving like you ain't late to work, cause you're always putting in that work, always trying to get what's yours, what you deserve. So don't go slow, always get the fucking flow, get it in your whip, go make that money though. Bring it back, stack it right, put it in the house, put it with the wife and the children and the spouse. What you want to do? Why, I knowing you want to have a history and a family. That's what I love about my family, always being there just around me. Everything about the moment when the moment stops. You can't stop the death row in the moment clock. And you gotta be what you are today so you can leave a legacy. So never go slow, always go hard with the tempo. Let everybody know what's your story though. And do you leave a little mark on the map? Do you make it get it to give it life back? Do you do what you do? Always even one, or maybe do it for two. I don't know how many children that you got, but one thing's not a stop. Don't you stop loving them or slow down. Always put the heart on the heart ground. Always keep it up with the heart pound. Doing it like with your share down. Love it when you hit the likes, man. I'm loving it all around. So keep it up with the hope flow. So I can't stop, but I gotta keep it though. So loving it when I'm pulling on the smoke. Man, the shit's dope. So exhale and exhale, what the hell? And I won't even let go with them. Everything till I get bail, so I'm loving this. So let's do this till they put us in jail for the shit, cause it doesn't sound legit. Saying that they say man, he's whack as shit. But that's okay, I'm carving a path. Next thing you know, you think I'm coming for that ass. Hope you guys are enjoying it this morning. Oh man, I really do. Good morning, everybody. Making this shit all freestyle as I go. You know what I mean? Don't even know what to be saying at times. That shit 3 minutes and 15 seconds. That's it's not easy to do. That's why I be coming up with the same shit sometimes. Hear fucking fuck you 7 times in the same rap song. You know what I mean? Be running out of shit to say. That was beautiful. Thank you, William. I try to tell a story, take you on a journey. You know, that's what I believe should take place. That would be nice and high by the time I go to my job interview. I'd be like, yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I got you, man. Don't worry, man. Yeah. No, man, I've been up since 3 this morning, man. It's all right, don't worry. That would be some funny shit. Like, man, this shit's kicking in bad, man. I wasn't this is some heavy shit, man. I wasn't expecting this shit to do like that. He said, what'd you smoke? I said, I think I smoked some Labrador, man. My cousin followed his dog around the age of stash, man. It was some Maui, man. Really blew the dog's mind. Really blew the dog's mind, man. All right, let's smoke another one. Let's smoke another one. Good morning. Hopefully more and more people will be popping on as they're waking up. Wake and bake up. Don't make no mistakes up. All right, somebody give me a topic to rap about. I'm going to wait to rap the next song. I want a topic. Somebody give me a topic. I want it to be a passionate topic too. I want a backstory. I want a passionate topic with a backstory. Freedom. All right. Freedom it is. All right, let's see if we can find a good one to go with freedom. Let's check this one out. Let's clear the throat. Figalo. Figalo. I said, now freedom, I gotta have it. I said, now freedom, I got to have it. Now, life ain't free and free ain't life, but you got to get yours on the last strife. Gotta pull up and you gotta hold down your wife, hold down your man and do it all right. Like the kings and the queens in the games of chess, you can't nothing hold you back best when you's a team. Get it off your chest, man. Now you got this. You're doing your best. Now the other team just got checkmated by your ass. Cause you love for fucking last. Cause you got that freedom blast. Freedom. Gotta love it cause I love it. Yep, I love it. I said freedom. Gotta love it cause I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, they need to make this weed so free that I can smoke so freely, independently. Not without the stress that somebody's coming for me. Man, they down to arrest me. Hold me down, cause I smoked a flower that grew from the ground. And I'm like, damn, with the bad frown. Eyes opened up wide, then I gotta do it with the glide. Legalized, man, I won't fucking hide. And if I had to, I would smoke it in the blue, in the dark, man, I would do it too. Now, solo, slow it down, I don't even give a fuck if this is the mainstream or the underground. Smoke it up with the freedom. And I'm loving all of this. Good morning with the freedom. And I'm loving this. I can't stop with this. I like I'm baking in the oven of this stuff with the edible life. And I love the medibles like she's my wife, like the Mary Jane, that the girl that she is. Man, I'm loving that the way I get high with no kids. Now she doing it like her adult damn thing with the frosty ass leaves and the things that they gleam in the mind and the stuff. Can't even hide, just wanna yell, freedom, no lie, freedom. And I gotta love it, yes I do, cause I gotta love it. I said freedom, and I wanna say freedom. Yep, yep, yep. Hope you enjoyed that. What'd you say? Thank you, Maria. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, give me another topic. Anyone else? Give me another topic. Give me a topic so I can pop it. I killed that one. I think I killed that one. For an amateur, I think I killed that one. Pooping, huh? I don't know, man. Pooping. Can I make that an interesting enough song? Pooping, huh? That was great. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Pooping, huh? All right, let's try this one. Let's see if we can come up with the pooping.
I can't believe it that Jeffrey's taken up parkour.
Uh, Here it go. Uh, Pooping, man, that seems to be my life, cause people wanna poop on me, right? I don't even give a fuck, got my poop diaper on. You can all poop all along, cause I'm coming through the shit, cause I'm the shit now. You wonder why I stink, cause I'm the shit now. Rolling through the corn of life, and I don't even give a fuck, man. I gotta hold down my wife, hold it down for the life. Gotta do it all right, I gotta love it. Then when I wanna take like flight in the 747, catching the sky. Man, I can fly. Man, I can fly. So you can try to poop on me all you want. I don't even give a fuck, man. I'm in the poop spot and I'm slowing it down. Fuck this, man. I gotta get a new pooping sound. So you can come at me with some crazy shit. I don't even give a fuck. I'll let it rip like a big old fart in the fucking spot because Dabr knows that the butt is hot from the shit that he do. Running around and he and loving and the do. What the fuck, man? Then he in the do. What the fuck he gonna send us in a woo? Wow. Little mumble rap ain't nothing back with the fucking get it kick. I can't do it, man. I just can't do the poop, man. The poop song went that far. There you go. You got 1 minute and 22 pooping minutes, pooping seconds. Oh. That's what you got. Pooping can be an adventure. You got 1 minute and 20 seconds of pooping. He's like, no, actually, I've been pooping for a lot longer than that, bro. Like, no, I want to be real about it. I've been in this bathroom like 5 minutes now. You are helping my bowels move, though. I'm just saying. Every time I laugh, it like pushes a little bit. I am from India doing it. Yep, doing it right now. Some on the move. Let's check out this one right here. Reese's Take Five is la 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 la. Sorry about that. They say, good guys finish last, man. Will it always be like that? I don't even give a fuck if it is. I'd rather be a good ass kid. I wanna give back to the world like a sunlight, like a flashlight in the dark night. Don't you understand? I wanna give a pat like I did. Somebody did for me when I was a kid, but I got to grow, man. I gotta keep moving forward, though. So loving everything and the love that I give, man. Sometimes it's not enough for this kid, but what can I do? All I can do is be me. You can be you. So sit back and smoke on a fat stack. Everyone don't know if you're rolling roaches like I do, or putting a dab or two. Man, I miss dabs like Dabr do. Don't you understand? Yeah, but dabba do. I would run and yell if I had them too. Yep, I can't wait. Steady cash flow, won't be late. Now, then the giveaways, all the things that I can do. Dabr, want to get high with you. Let's do this, right? Uh, now, now, hit the back with the backpack. Gotta hit the back tracks. Gotta make the money back. Gotta double stack. Gotta make it through this. Make it through that. Are they gonna pull the gap? Tried to rob the kid. All for that, just trying to make a little motherfucking stack. Ain't trying to hurt no one. No, no. Trying to help everyone smoke on the growed one. And I wish I could be there, but one day I will sit back and stare from my over chair. Sitting back like, man, world made it there. Pass me the blunt. They're like, okay, old man, now this is like a retirement home. Everyone get to smoke their homegrown. Man, this is the future I see. Everybody will be free to smoke the trees in the mine where it went back. Get you old, getting off of old sacks. No farmy, no pharmaceutical. I don't need those chemicals too up in my body from the things that they do and the testing that it goes through. I don't trust them. Do you trust them? I don't know. I don't know them. Smoke with me. Let's chill back. Let's everything elevate, get back. Love it, love it, love it, love it, what we do. And I'm here just to smoke with you. A topic, kids that are smarter than the president, right? The little fuckers are smarter than the president. Less orange, hair done been then. Good morning, everybody. Everybody's pretty silent this morning. Can you guys pound the likes on the video? That would mean a lot to me. That would mean a lot. Let's see, where are we at on the likes? We got 5 likes, so that ain't too bad out of 7, so I appreciate it. If you guys are catching this because you clicked the link on Facebook and you're catching it and you're not, your comments aren't popping up, what you need to do, all you have to do is click at the top on this side and there's 3 dots and choose open up in YouTube app. All right, one love, got to sign off. All right, Keith. We're going to be looking for moderators too, people that would like to share this YouTube out every time I go live and like to participate in that growth. So if you think that you're that person, be sure to reach out to me. And cheers on making history together. Cheers. I followed my YouTube notification. Dope. Dope. I can't wait. What are we at on Peoples right now? Let's take a look. What we are at on Peoples. I think we're still at 766. Oh, 765. Someone unsubscribed this morning. Well, good. William's like, I'm down for the wrench. Okay. I'm putting all this in a mental notification in my head right now. He's like, I'll share it out. I'll be part of the wrench team. I would invite Maria, but she doesn't wake up early enough. No, I'm just kidding. Maria's like, don't you do that to me. I can't wait till we get on stage. September. What? September's coming. It's coming. So it's supposed to be, the temperature's supposed to be dropping. Mad love and respect to Kevin Hart and his family, what they're going through with his being hurt and having to go through back surgery and rehabilitation. I hope he didn't fuck his back up good. It's here. What's here? Tina's like, it's here. What's here? What's here? Someone that signed up for the giveaway that, oh yes, September 14th is when it's supposed to be going down for me. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm excited. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's do some 3-word comedy this morning. Everyone, try to give me 3 words. Give me 3 words. Let's get our chat rate up. We're at like 1 person chatting is what they're saying. A chat rate of 1. Give me 3 words, and I'm going to try to create something funny out of it. Give me 3 words. All right. As soon as I asked for 3 words, 2 people left. And 1 came back. Chocolate, tacos, and hookers. How to recover after a tequila binge. Chocolate, tacos, and hookers. How to recover from a tequila binge. I'm telling you, a little hot sauce on that taco. Little chocolate mole, you know what I'm saying? And then Juanita. All right, if you guys are catching this, again, this is for people that are click the link on Facebook and catching it in a browser and you're not able to type. What you have to do is click on the 3 dots at the top corner right there and choose open in YouTube app, and you'll be able to be right here with us. Bubbles, cat, and a vacuum. Bubbles, cat, and a vacuum. All right. All right. So I had a job last week working at a hotel, and I was in the hallway at the top suite. Okay, and I'm vacuuming, and here comes this cat walking down down the middle of the aisle. This big old cat. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "Good morning to you." I was like, "Good morning to you, man." I was like, "My name's Dabr. What's your name?" He says, "My name's Bubbles." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yep." He said, "You remember blowing bubbles in the bathtub when you were a kid? You remember that feeling?" And I kind of fell for it. I was like, "Oh, yeah." He said, "Well, I'm Bubbles, so I wanted to say hi." So there you go. Bubbles, cat, and a vacuum. I just wanted to tell you guys Bubbles said hi. You knew you blew them in the bathtub too. Don't act like you didn't. Some of y'all blew them blew them at the dinner table, and your mom said, "Quit blowing bubbles." You know what I'm talking about. You were there. He told me. He told me. All right, give me 3 more words. Fucking rolling. You guys are wiping your lips. You're like, "No kidding. Really? You ran into bubbles?" Bubbles, my favorite cat. All right, give me 3 more words. William's looking at Maria. "Did you fucking blow bubbles or not?" She's like, "I didn't. I swear." Shenanigans, fire, and failure. Shenanigans, fire, and failure. Good morning. Shenanigans, fire, and failure. Shenanigans, fire, and failure. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. Shenanigans, fire, and failure. So, I was working at this one job, and next thing you know, like the boss came in and he's like, "What's all this shenanigans?" I was like, "I'm not doing anything." He says, "Who did it?" Everyone's like, "Well, I'm not doing anything." I He's like, "You know what?" To the boss, he says, "All these motherfuckers are a liar. Someone's lying, and you are a failure for handling this. So what I demand you to do is fire everyone right now. And if you have this happen again, you're fired next, superintendent." And he's like, "Holy shit. Holy shit." So they told everyone, that was on a Monday, "You're all fired and you can't come back until Friday to get your check." I was the only white boy there. They were all Spanish. Everyone left. I came right back in the office. I said, "Sir, I didn't do anything. You have 72 hours to pay me. I'm not waiting till Friday." Now, this was supposed to be comedy. It turned into a true story. But the irony of that story is that I motherfucking wanted to quit that job. Like, I had lost my job, working at a glass place because I was late and I had been hit on my bicycle on the way to work. I was 19 years old. I stopped off at a strip club on the way home. meet this rugged fucking tarred up dude, has tar all over him. He's tan as fuck. And he's throwing all kinds of money around. And he's like, how's your day going, buddy? I said, fuck, I just lost my job. He says, no shit, what happened? I told him I got hit on my bike on the way to work. He goes, man, that's some fucking dump ass luck. He goes, you think you can do some roofing shit just putting tile on a marked box on the top of the roof? I was like, no problem. He says, all right, don't bitch up and don't show up. I said, dude, I don't fucking quit for nothing. You're going to have to fire me. He says, all right, that's what I like to hear. Show up tomorrow at 5 a.m. at this address. You got the job. We'll pay you good money too. So I showed up. Next thing you know, I'm up on the roof. I'm on a 3-story house. You thought it was bad in Arizona on the ground. Get 3 stories closer to the sun. Oh my God, I almost fell off that roof. I was so hot and dizzy. And they had this like ladder that brought the materials up, and you had to catch the materials before it threw it on the roof and broke them. And you had to run, damn near cut my fingers off. And apparently that ladder broke. I had no idea. I was dealing with my own problems. On the way back, I was crying inside with my head out like a dog, all red, trying to get some wind because the truck had no AC and I was dying. And on the way home, I was like, what am I going to do? I told this guy I would not quit. I gave him my word. And my word means a lot to me. And so I was hurting. And when we got back, I was hurting. We got back, they called us all into the office. And I heard that music to my ears, all that shit that went down. And he's like, you're a failure, yada, 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 fire the whole fucking crew. I said, thank you, God. Thank you, God. So when I went back in there and told them 72 hours, they tried to give me my job back. I said, nope, you've insulted me at this point. I want my money in 72 hours. Oh my God, I had never been so happy to be fired in my life. Never been so happy to be fired in my life. Oh my God, fuck roofing. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. I worked it one day. I was fucking done. Oh my God. It was God. God saved me. And there's the joke, guys. There's the humor in it. Okay. It was long and full circled. Best fucking day of my life. Best day of, because I got to honor my word, and I got to get out of there. But I was not putting myself back on the hook when they tried to give me my job back. I was like, nope, you motherfuckers done pissed me off. I want my money. But I didn't really want to say I couldn't hang. But that's really what happened. I couldn't hang. 16 to 22, you're a fucking boss, dude. I couldn't do it one day in Arizona. I don't know what it's like doing it in another state, but Arizona is fucking brutal. And it was in the summer when I got the job. Fuck that. And I kept my dignity. Oh, that's why I was thanking God so much, because I got to get out of it. And I never applied for that job again. Like you said, never again. Oh my God. I had never been so thankful that shit went down. You know, so never look at the negatives as a negative. Find the positive in it. All right. Dump, Trump, lump. All right. All right. All right. So I'm walking down the street and this woman's walking around. She's walking in circles. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, I'm like, what'd you say? And so I kept getting closer to it and it kept getting louder. And I'm like, what? And she says, the doctors don't want to help me. And she lifts up the side of her belly and there's a bump with orange hair on it. And she says, I'm trying to dump the Trump lump. I'm trying to dump this Trump lump. So I did what any logical person would do. I ran across the street. Got to save yourself. You know, sometimes you don't want to get caught. Don't want that lump. Okay? It was bad. Yeah, you gotta stay away from it. I'm just saying. Let's check this breakfast out. All right, give me 3 more. Give me 3 more. I fucked that shit up. All right, here you go. Next 3 words. Here it is. Signs that you're getting old. When you think and know from the heart that it's going to be a fart and ends up a dart, you're like, oh, I can't trust my farts anymore. When you're getting old. Heart, dart, and fart. Heart, dart, and fart. When you can't trust your farts anymore. It definitely comes with getting old, right? Can't trust your memory, your visions, or your farts, right? Can't trust any of them when you get old. They're all coming for you. Smoke, fire, and water. What happens after you shoot a dart in your pants? You were smoking, you dropped it, it fucking caught fire, and you needed water to put the shit out, right? Because you had to run to the bathroom and come in the living room and it's all on fire. You're like, damn it. It sounds like some Laurel and Hardy shit. What do you guys think? Did I clean up good today or what? Huh? Did I clean up good? Smoke on the water, fire and desire. Indeed, thank you. I'm trying to get ready for my comedy routine. They don't want to see me for the first time all roughed up, and same thing for the interview. Just remember to interview them back. You are a good interviewee. So there's a saying in the sales world that says, he who asks the most questions wins. And that's what she's in reference to. So like if they're like, yeah, what was your last job? So you tell them, okay. And then they say, okay. And, they ask whatever questions they ask. I let them, and I try to count them. So if they ask 6 questions, okay. And some of the questions I like as asking, I'm like, is it morning shift or evening shift? Like, if that's a concern, do the whole eyebrow thing. And if they're like, it's a morning shift, and I'm like, oh, awesome. That's what I'm looking for. They're like, it's a midnight shift. Oh, awesome. That's what I'm looking for. I squeeze my eyes, my butt, my feet for the interview. You know what I mean? They're like, it's sucking dick at 3 a.m. Awesome. That's what I was looking for. Hey, I'm holding this down. Yeah. In today's market, man, you got to work hard at keeping that job. You know what I mean? You definitely got to ask questions back. He who asks questions. And then there's a time when you ask a question and shut up, and he who speaks next loses. Some of their biggest accomplishments. Here's one I like that kind of freezes them. Why are you guys hiring? Is this a position that has high turnover? Why are you guys hiring? Why are you hiring right now? You want to ask, why am I looking for? Why are you hiring? Is this a problem position? That is a good one too, right? Okay. I just want to make sure. You tell them, okay. I just want to make sure. Hey, so they told me the range was between like a range was like this. And I said, hey, I'm looking for $1 more than what your range is. I said, would that be enough to stop us? Because if so, I don't even want to bother. If that's not a stopping factor, and you would like to still have an interview with me, I would love to have an interview with you. And they said, I don't see that as a stopping based on your experience and what you know. I'm like, nice. And I know their supplier good. So the people they buy their supplies from, I get to get a character reference from them. And they've been dealing with these people for a while. So that's working in my favor. That's working in my favor. Now, whether he likes smoking or not, it's a whole nother topic. He might be like, "Oh, you do lives? Yeah, you can't say shit about us. You can't do that." Like some people, they don't want you active on social media like this and work at their place, because then they think if anything you do bad is going to be associated to them, and they don't want that. They're like, "You better keep your eyes, your butt, and your feet on the ground, son." Like, I don't care right now. I need to get in where I fit in. I need to get a job. I need to get some paperwork where it shows I'm making a steady amount of money, and I need to try to get into a house. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stack a little bit of money and develop paperwork and go get a house. Because when you're working for yourself and you ain't making enough money, they don't see paperwork. And even though you're barely making it and you're still surviving, they want to know that you're making it and that your bills only cost you 1/3 of your life. Well, sometimes your bills cost you 80% of your life. And what am I supposed to be like? Oh, I'm not valuable because my ratio happens to be higher than others. Like, come on. So that's why you got to get that paperwork up, you know? All right, give me 3 more words. I'm trying to keep my wittiness about me this morning. Or do you guys want to interview me? Okay, pretend it's a plumbing job. All right, and I want to be a plumber. Oh yeah, they do like that, Maria, right? All right, interview me, and it's for a plumber's position. Hi, good morning. My name is Robert Clark. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'll wait right here, sir. No problem. You're getting your questions. I understand. That's what William whispered in my ear on the way to work, on the way to the interview. He's like, I've smoked with many bosses, bro. I've smoked with many bosses. What skills do I have that qualify me as a plumber? I was like, shit. All right, all right. I'm not a professional plumber. Okay. I would be considered more of um, a journeyman, someone that's in the process. I'm not an apprentice because if you ask in the streets, a nigga like me lay plenty of pipe. I'm just saying. I got street credit on that. Ask the ladies. Plenty. At Bob Evans. Next question, sir. I want to lay more pipe. Next question. I love this interview. See how much I had to think ahead to start out with the plumbing, getting you guys asking me plumbing questions so I could do a joke. That's some pre-planning right there. I'm just saying. And I came up with it right now. All right, 3 more words. Do you know how to use the snake? Absolutely not. I don't know how to use the snake. But if you want me to hold the snake and you show me how to use it, and that'll help me advance quickly in this company, just let me know. I'm willing to hold the snake for you. Whatever it takes to grow in this company. No, don't know how to use a snake. Will you teach me? Any more interviewing questions? Am I squeamish around fecal matter? Yee, that's a tough one. What do you think? I'm willing to handle the snake. How well do you plunge? Well, it depends what the hourly rate is. Are you capable of providing me the equipment needed to plunge? It's like, I'm sorry, but we're not hiring any gay guys right now. Not that we're against gays, but we don't want our guys' butts being looked at by other employees. So, but I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm not gay. What are you talking about? Like, what were you talking about? I need to put some more juice in this motherfucker. You want hours, you got to pay for it, right? Put some juice in this. That's what I like about these lighters. They're refillable and they're in the shape of a cone. So you can roll a fat cone if you wanted to. Just wrap it around there and then slide the blunt out. Put a fucking filter in the end. Good morning, everyone. Give me 3 more words. Okay, we're done with the interview. I'm fired. Give me 3 words. Give me 3 words. If you are catching this from a Facebook link and you clicked on it and you're unable to talk, click on the 3 dots in the left, choose Open in YouTube app. Plastic, paper, and cloth. Paper, plastic, and cloth. Paper, plastic, and cloth. What is shopping at Whole Foods? Would you like paper, plastic, or your cloth bag? I thought plastic, you were trying to be organic. This is biodegradable. It's made from the cellulose of plants. Will degrade within 2 hours of leaving the store. Shelly, much love from Winnipeg. What's up, bro? I'm getting ready for a job interview today, and I'm also getting ready for stand-up comedy. So give me 3 words. We're going to try to find something funny, bro. Rope, blindfold, and handcuffs. Okay. William, I asked for 3 words. Okay. Not what happened last night in your bedroom between you and Maria. Damn it. I told you. Sideline me those stuff. He keeps sending me pictures. Thank you. Oof. You got that right, Shelly. 3 words. Give me 3 words, not what happened last night between you and your missus or mister, okay? It's worth bragging about, right? Fucking A, dude. If I got my shit fucking finally hard after fucking rope and handcuffs and all that shit, and I actually maxed out at 1.5 inches, I would be proud too, bro. Fucking A, man. You bang that fucking micro. Hell yeah. I'll help you start a Facebook group. Hello, Shelly. Come on, let's give me 3 words. We're trying to have fun with it. I'd be proud as fuck. Brain, Donkey Kong. Brain, Donkey Kong. Where the term getting head changed from getting head to brain is because somebody was playing Donkey Kong and his video game girlfriend started giving him head and he's like, "Oh, brain." And she laughed as he nutted. And so it was called Brain ever since because of Donkey Kong. Brain and Donkey Kong. Brain. Don't. Dabr Puff Life. Dabr Puff Life. Dabr Puff Life. What is it like to be Dabr's wife? Dabr Puff Life. Hey, Puffy, let's smoky with the puffy smoke. Hose, chains, and swinging things. Again, I told you not to bring up what sexually is going on in your house within the last week. Jeez. That chair, that swinging chair you got is amazing. I don't think you should put those type of photographs online, but that's your choice. I get it. Hose, chains, and swinging things. I mean, people are into all kinds of things, so I ain't judging. I'm not judging. I am taking 3 words and making some shit funny. I really want one of those swings. You know what? As you get older, you start to get more kinky. The women do, right? When they were 20, they were like, fuck that. I'm not getting in no swing. And then by the time they're fucking older and the man has started to slow down, he's like, I'll take it. Fuck it. Or I'll go jack off. It don't matter. Whatever. You know what I mean? And she's like trying to get some dick so bad that she's just like, you know what? What about a sex chair that vibrated and got you off while I was getting off on you getting off? And it sounds like a genius idea until you get into the chair and you notice it was made in China and the moisture seeps down and now you're in an electric chair, okay, and you're like, but somehow you're actually getting off on this stuff. You're like, this is fucking crazy. So, next thing you know, you have a fucking palpation and a heart, a stroke, So that chair is out, right? So you can't fuck with that chair because you don't want that shit going down. So you think you're going to get into a swinging chair, right? And you're all, whoa, nice little swing. He fucking falls the fuck out. You can't get out of the chair. You're stuck. You're swinging like a fucking apple in an orchard, right? The neighbor's coming through. Hey, you need help down. And she's like, oh, yeah. He's like, can you close the legs? She's like, oh, my God. This, next thing you know, you're going to have to get track lighting, wear terry cloth robes, change your whole lifestyle. Next thing you know, you're having Hefner and his fucking buddies over, but Hefner died, so now you're just having his old buddies over, and then the carpet's like getting all bukkakied like it's just really a bad scene. But it sounds good though, you know what I mean? You got to just talk about that shit during sex, you know what I mean? And then that way, once you guys nut, it's gone. The idea is gone. You know what I mean? Taters, titers, and spiders. There you go. That's what happens when you leave the pussy alone for a long time. It grows taters, tires, and fucking spiders get thrown in there. You know what I mean? I could just see it going bad. You guys nut and you can't get off the chair. He's stuck in you like a dog in heat, swinging by the penis. It's just bad. But I've always wanted to have that swing topic. I could just see it happening. Your sciatica kicks in, can't get out of the chair. He gets hit by the ceiling fan, tink, 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 and gets knocked the fuck out. Or the chair breaks and you break his dick on the fall. Like, oh, what happened? She broke it. I'm just saying. I'm not into role playing either. No, sir. One time when I was young, one of my first wife, I told her, I says, hey, why don't you pretend to be like a young little thing, and I'll just be like, pretend like I'm a young little thing, and we're just being young little things. And she's like, all right. So we went to sleep. Next thing you know, I woke up in the hospital. I said, why the hell am I in the hospital? She says, well, when you were sleeping, I was playing with your doll. And it spit on me. So I got mad and broke its neck. She was blonde. coffee, tea, juice. What I drank in the recovery room. Coffee, tea, juice. We've broken many pieces of furniture. Had her thrown in her ass over the couch worse than before. Tommy and Pamela burst through the door. Good morning to everyone. Again, if you guys have clicked the Facebook link and it has brought you to here at the top, there's 3 dots. Click on it and open in the YouTube app and come on in and talk. Oh, you know what? James Sadler has a Dabr hands on one of these hats. I do have Dabr hands on one of these hats, believe it or not. James has it. Right? Very nice. Right, William? Broke its neck. I was like, that was a horrible thing to do. My wife's like, that's why it has the fucking Google Maps turn to you. I'm like, yep, that's why it has a Google Maps turn. Book, tape, and cover. Book, tape, and cover. That's easy. Okay? You keep a little book with some tape on the inside while you're looking at the pornos when you're a young one and mom comes in and you're like, ugh, throw it on there, it tapes on it, covers. The fact that you're naked and the book's the only thing covering you gives it away, though. So I do suggest wearing clothes. I found that out the hard way. Oh, this isn't memory lane. Oh, wait, it is Throwback Thursday. Book, tape, cover. She's in the room. I remember my father telling me one time we were all in a room, the living room or something, and I asked for something and I went to reach for it and he smacked my hand. He says, "Get your dick beaters off of that." I said, "Dick beaters? Why are you calling, why are you saying what?" He looked at me and didn't say another word. So this went on for like 3 days. And then finally I cornered him. I'm like, "Why you keep calling my hands dick beaters?" He says, "I seen you in the closet looking at your little porno magazine and beating your little dick off." My eyes got like that fucking big because I had a little tent in my little closet and I had set up a little dick beating moment apparently. And he came in there to say something to me and he found me in the tent and apparently he opened the little fucking top of the tent and I must have been in full stroke because I didn't fucking see him at all. And oh my God, that vision of my dad seeing me fucking, my stepdad seeing me fucking cranking that machine at full fucking throttle at a young little age. And when I mean young, I mean 14, but nonetheless, it was still young. And oh my God, I was so embarrassed. Thank you, Maria. So I used to tell people that joke. You ever got caught masturbating? And they're like, "No." And I say, "It pays to lock the fucking door, doesn't it? Huh?" They start laughing. VHS, cassette, VCR. Huh? Dabbers at 1980. I'm fucking crying of it. Orange, apple, and banana. Orange, apple, and banana. Sounds like what they give you when they put you in the holding tank. Here, orange, apple, and a banana. You have court in the morning. Clank. They're about to lock me up. Hey. Throw some Akon on. The fucked up part about it, that shit sounds fucking 100% true, too. Give you an orange, apple, and a banana. Maybe a piece of bread with some fucked up peanut butter on it. Ain't never ate peanut butter like that before. Were you born in 1980? What year would you guess I was born in? And I'll tell you the year. Blue, green, pineapple. Pineapple. Blue, green, purple. But have drove home from the police underage? That's funny. Blue, green, purple. Blue, green, purple. Strains I want to smoke like right now. There you go. 1969, that's the year. Born in 1969 in October. Right? So true. We do what we do. We got enough to smoke one more? Yes, we do. One more. Let's smoke one more. And then what? One more and we're out the door. Not necessarily out the door, but out the YouTube door. 1981 September. Arizona Lee was born, I think, the same year, bro. Shelly, I think Arizona Lee was born the same year, bro. September 14th. Nice. You notice she didn't put no damn year down there. You notice she didn't put no year. Okay, I'm just saying. Oh, there you go. 1980. Yeah, that's awesome, huh? Whoa, shit. Fuck. Take a guess what year I got married the first time. Take a guess what year I got married the first time. I'm on my second marriage. 10 years later, 1979. Wow. Hey, you guys got to admit, I'm keeping my 50 looking good. All right, just to give you guys a clue, I would have been 15 or 17 in 85, 87. So if you guys want to re-guess your year. Let me light it up. It was 1990. And then take a guess what year I hooked up with old sweet Andy. Guess what year I hooked up with sweet Andy? What? Shit. I don't take that much time between women. Nuh-uh. Nope. Not that much time. I hooked up with Andy in 94. So I had a recovery relationship between my ex, and then I had a recovery relationship, and then Andy. So 94. We got married in 98. In Las Vegas. Yeah, Dabr don't go slow. Shit. That's pretty cool. So, let me tell you something. When I met Andy, I got a reveal for you guys. Okay? I know some of you guys are going to say, fuck you when I say this. I don't care. but here it goes. Ready? Andy, when I first met her, uh, she gave me her name, Spanish, and I couldn't pronounce it. I asked her to spell it for me. In the process of spelling it, she got to a part in there that said that she went AND, and that's all I heard. And I said, Andy is your name from now on. That's what I'm calling you. So at 1 million subscribers, this is where some of you guys are going to say, man, fuck you. At 1 million subscribers, when it's worth it, we will reveal Andy's real name. But until then, she is Andy. Okay, because we got to be able to make sure we're making money to survive, to be able to reveal. We can't reveal her name, and next thing you know, she on social media affects her job and all this other stuff. So at 1 million subscribers, we will reveal that. I got married at a pay lake. Nice. We got married in Vegas. I'm shaking my head, right? Yeah. So you guys got some wait. You got some time to wait. Yes. So there's a reveal in the show to come, but something to look forward to. We'll get there. Thank you, Maria. I think she's great too. I managed to hang out with her since 94. We had some bumps in the road, but we managed to stay on the same cart. We managed to stay on the same cart the whole time. Hey, we've been together now 25 years. 25 years together. Married 21. I remember a time when I was young and looking like Gilligan. I was so damn skinny, scrawny, that I thought nobody would want to marry my ass, much less my first wife. And much less to get married now, be together with someone now 25 years. You know, you got to take care of people and be a solid person to stay around someone for 25 years. I'm just saying, you have to be. So I'll let you guys know. I'll probably do a broadcast when I get home after the interview. Let you guys know how that went. 19 years. You guys rock. Mad love to the long-term relationships. Man, Matt, like again, 20 years. See, that's what I love. See, we are birds of a feather, guys. When you got some history. Now, those that don't have 20 years and they're on their way, they got 8. Shit, 8 years is like 20. I don't give a fuck. Tell me y'all it ain't. 8 years is like 20. 20 is like 20, but 8 years is like 20. The difference between 8 and 20 is like a blink in the eye, right? A blink in the eye. Hell yes. They say if you make it past the 5 year mark, you're pretty good. If you make it past the 5 year mark, you're pretty good. 2 to 3 months. The reason we were together 5 years almost is because 94, 4 years, is because I swore to myself that after that first relationship that I would not get married or jump into another relationship long term, like a marriage, unless we could make it 5 years. If we can make it 5 years, we'll be able to make it the rest of the time. So, and if you're going to be with me forever, what's 5 years together? Like, we'll live together. We'll do everything but the paperwork. 5 years. And so about 4 years into it, I was like, fuck that policy. Let's get married, babe. And, you know, and what I was really doing was trying to protect my heart. But what I was what I gambled with, like dice, throwing on the table, was this. Can you imagine your loved one, Mandy, your loved one, Maria, my loved one, Andy? We've been together 4 years. We're ready to say yes and all that. We haven't done the paperwork. They get in a car accident and are in critical condition. And guess what? You have to stay in the fucking lobby unless somebody with power of attorney can grant you access, because you're nobody. Why? Because you're not married. You're just a boyfriend as far as they're concerned, and you're not family. Like, all because your ass was too scared to say yes. You know what? You gotta love like you ain't gonna get hurt, you know? And heaven forbid some shit like that happened. Oh my God, right? So I want to be there with my loved one, and if that's how it's going down, like, you know, if like I were to get, if this relationship were to break up for whatever reason, and I met someone new, like, I'm not gonna wait. Like, if we feel it and we're matching, and we've been together 2 months and we feel like it, I'm not gonna hold back. You know what I mean? Because the last thing you want to do is regret that you didn't get a chance to love that person to the last breath and to be with them as long as you could, you know, and to have that unity. And so I learned a lesson from that. Thank God nothing happened. And thank God I won on that dice roll. You know what I mean? Right? Still going strong. Now, the workaround is this, that while you guys are dating, and if you guys would like to be married but haven't done the paperwork or whatever, but you still want to be there for each other, you have each other draw up an in case of an emergency power of attorney, and you have it signed and notarized, both of you guys. And then that way, in case something happens, you have a power of attorney to be there. Yeah, you know, it would take a death for me and the wife to be separated. So, and if there was a death, you know, I can't, like, I don't want to crawl into a hole and die like so many other people afterwards. You know, I want to bless the time that I had with her, be happy. You know what I mean? And try to find happiness. Now, I talk a lot of shit right now, but again, I haven't went through it, and I don't really know how I would react. And honestly, that day scares me. You know what I mean? Like, it really does. Should look into that kind of stuff, seeing my age is adding up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, in case of emergency, power of attorney. And then that way, if you're not married, you still have the ability to be there. Like, look, I have a document here. You know what I mean? You have to honor this document. Before marriage, gay marriage was allowed. That was the workaround in the gay marriage thing. Because let's say you can't get married and you're willing to, because they weren't allowing it at the time or whatever. So that's how they get around it. They do power of attorney for each other. All right, everyone. I got to call it a wrap, get my day started. Mad love and respect you guys for hanging out with me. Sorry I had to cut it short at the end, but shit, we've been on an hour and 2 hours and 18 minutes on the second show. So mad love and respect to everyone. Thank you guys for sharing this out afterwards. Definitely pound the like and the subscribe if you're catching this now or on the replay. Check out these other great videos brought to you by Robert Dabr Clark. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out these awesome videos down below.